Media credit, Tyara Estrada, photographer freshman center Kayla Mokuwah tries to make her way around a George Mason player in the team's loss Wednesday night. A George Mason guard's hot-scoring game had the entire Colonials squad outscored by a single player at one point during the team's loss Wednesday. The challenge led to women's basketball extending its losing streak to 3 games, falling to George Mason in a rematch Wednesday night. The Colonials, 8-15, 5-5 A10, shot 16.7% from the three-point line and failed to overcome a strong second quarter from the Patriots, 12-10, 4-5 A10, falling 61-46 on the road. GW's offense was fueled by freshman center Kayla Mokuwah, who put up 11 points in 17 minutes of action. Freshman guard Maddie Loader contributed 9 points, while sophomore forward Neela Luma added 8 points and a team-leading 8 rebounds. But GW's top 3 scorers did not meet the tally contributed by George Mason. Sophomore guard Nicole Cardana Hillary led the floor with a career-high 37 points on 60.9% shooting. No other Patriot recorded more than 7 points, but Cardana Hillary nearly obtained GW's entire point total on her own in the matchup. It's funny. One of our goals was that no one other than her has more than 11, so we were prepared to let her make some tough shots but not let her get her teammates going, head coach Jennifer Rosati said. We tried a couple different things on her, we lost her a couple times and then she made some tough shots. As a team, the Patriots shot 46.7% from the floor on the night and scored 18 points off 14 turnovers by GW, while GW scored 7 points on 15 turnovers. Both teams had players in foul trouble. George Mason sophomore forward Camry Gatling fouled out with 3:39 left in the fourth quarter. 15 seconds later, Colonials senior guard Anna Savino also reached the 5-foul limit. Patriots junior guard Sarah Kaminsky opened up scoring with a layup inside, which was quickly answered by a three-pointer from senior guard Madeline Bautista to give GW an early 3-2 lead, one of 2 times the Colonials pulled ahead in the game. A 3 from junior forward JC Bolton at the midway point of the quarter put George Mason up 9-5. China Latimer, Mokuwah and Luma were all on the court in an unusual lineup for the Colonials that paid dividends as a Latimer layup put GW on top 13-11 with less than 2 minutes to play in the first frame. We have a lot of lineups out there with inexperienced players and they need to get this game experience and learn from it, Rosati said. We have to grow up fast at every position, Cardana Hillary responded with 5 straight points before the end of the frame, including a punctuating three-pointer with 45 seconds remaining as the Patriots entered the second quarter holding onto a 16-13 lead. The Patriots began the second frame on a 10-3 run, with all of their points coming courtesy of Cardana Hillary. A layup from Mokuwah and 3s from Loader and senior forward Kelsey Mahoney constituted all of the Colonials' points in the quarter. Rosati again experimented with having 2 forwards and a center on the court, but George Mason continued to outwork and overpower the Colonials. The Patriots twice as many points in the paint as GW with 16, and the Colonials were also out-rebounded 20-11 while shooting 32.0% from the floor. Cardana Hillary shot 69.2% and had 22 points at halftime, outscoring GW's entire squad combined as the Colonials trailed 35-21 at the break. Cardana Hillary picked up where she left off in the second half, draining a 3 and scoring the first points of the third quarter, but the Colonials came storming back. GW out-rebounded the Patriots 10-7, including 4 offensive rebounds, in the third frame and forced 6 turnovers. A 10-1 gigawatt run got the Colonials within 10 points of tying the game at 41-31 when Bautista sank a mid-range jumper with 1:27 on the clock to slash the deficit to single digits 46-39. But GW did not get any closer to the Patriots' lead before the start of the fourth quarter. We just talked about our level of competitiveness as not being high enough. I thought we just weren't competing for rebounds, we weren't competing for every possession, we weren't competing for loose balls, Rosati said. We have yet to put that full game together and I don't know if it's in us. I don't know if we have the personnel to do that. The Colonials continued their momentum into the fourth quarter but self-inflicted wounds in the form of 6 turnovers and a 36.4% field goal percentage stunted any chance of completing a comeback. Mokuwah scored twice in the first minute of action in the fourth quarter to pull GW closer at 49-41, but the Colonials only scored 2 more field goals for the remainder of the game while Cardana Hillary tacked on 9 more points to her total. I think it's really important that I take advantage of the time that I am in, Mokuwah said. One of my goals is to just minimize my turnovers, minimize my mistakes for the teams that I can make a bigger impact, a positive impact. GW returns home to host St. Joseph's on Sunday. Tip-off is set for noon.